Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you with an update on our winter weather event. We have winter weather advisories. I'll have an update on ice and snow heading tonight to the area. Details are coming up right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to my fine sponsors at Robert Gibbons Sons. A storm system underway now that it's moving out of the Rockies, so we got a better beat on the track of this storm system. The very far southern valley is going to see the impacts of it. We already have showers, thunder, some heavy rain and sleet accumulation in parts of western Nebraska as we speak. Let's go right to one model and take a look at the ones that have started off the right. After analyzing a few of them, there's two of them that I think are spot on with regards to where things are starting out with regards to the storm system. We'll go to taking a look at those right now. So here's one version, and let's just go ahead and keep it simple and show you that the track of the storm system and the timing looks like this. As we go towards the evening hours, rain showers and some light snow will push into southeasternmost North Dakota. Gwinner, Richland County, Otter Tail County will have a chance at some snow. Heavy rain, thunder, sleet, and some icing setting up. This is, again, the evening time frame. We're talking around 6 to 8 p.m. here as we go through. The snow showers continue through. It looks like this model's pulling in a little bit of a dry slot here, and that could limit some of the precipitation in parts of southern Minnesota as the brunt of this, the ice and the very heavy snow, move into northern parts of Wisconsin. The other possible scenario that I see that's been looking like a pretty good bet as far as the forecast goes is this one right here. Now this one, both of these starting off very similar. This one carries a snow band and keeps more moisture. It doesn't really dry things out as we go through the overnight hours. The worst of the conditions will be from tonight around 9 to 10 p.m. into the morning hours, and it will continue into the midday hours for portions of eastern Minnesota near the Twin Cities if you're traveling in that general direction. So here's the bottom line in a quick fashion. Let's go over the position of the storm tonight by 11 o'clock. And if you're traveling between Fargo and Minneapolis or Fargo and Sioux Falls, there'll be a band of some icing and snow to be concerned about. But for Fargo, Grand Forks, and most of the northern parts of Minnesota, not much impact from this particular system. Snow band. Here I think a trace to 3 inches across anywhere you see in the blue area here. And it does show that Richland County will have the best chance at seeing an inch, as will Otter Tail, Wilkin, Traverse counties. You could be in that closer to 1 to 3 category there. Just a trace to a little more than that in places like Fargo and northern Richland County. Now this sneaks up into southern Hubbard County. As you're sneaking out into Wadena County, you'll be in that 0 to 3 inch range there. The big winners will be northern parts of Wisconsin, but icing will be a concern with this system. So this happens again mainly during the late evening and overnight hours, but we'll see some significant accumulations. Some models are saying over 1/4 of an inch of ice in places, but really up to around 1/2 of an inch of ice in parts of northern Wisconsin. So the National Weather Service has issued winter storm and ice storm warnings for portions of northern Wisconsin as we go through this event. And here is a look at what those look like with regards to the latest. Now, the blue counties you see here, this is South Dakota, this is southern Minnesota, here's the Twin Cities. Winter weather advisory for that area. So winter weather advisory for anywhere between 2 and 5 inches of snow along the path of this storm system. Notice Fargo, Grand Forks, and most of North Dakota not in an advisory. If we do get accumulating snow here, I do think Grant, southern and eastern parts of Otter Tail County, Wadena County, and southern Richland County will have a chance at picking up at least some measurable snow, and the icing stays to the east and to the south of us. Heading over into Wisconsin, there's your winter storm warning in northern reaches on the south shore of the Big Lake there, and the ice storm warning in purple to include Wausau, the Iron Mountain area, and Escanaba as you take a look at that all the way up into the UP of Michigan and northern Michigan, ice storm warnings as well. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I'll have details as we start your day on Sunday as well, and I'll have an update if needed here a little bit later, and a last look at that radar showing the conditions that are going on right now across the central plains states. Now, severe weather is going to be a possibility with this storm system as we go through the day. Storm Prediction Center today has a risk of severe weather in the central plains. Let me go to that national view here and show you what we're seeing with this. Now, we're talking about areas not far from Kansas City, seeing a chance of some severe thunderstorm activity today. Sorry for the delay in this. Here's today's risk of severe weather. Kansas City, south into northern Oklahoma, and the Dallas Metroplex seeing the best chance at seeing a little bit of severe weather. Now, as we go into the day for tomorrow, this will shift off to the east. So here's the day 2 risk area on Sunday, and it's an enhanced risk. So St. Louis, Boot Hill, Missouri, most of Arkansas, including Fort Smith, Pine Bluff, all the way up towards Little Rock, Memphis, Nashville, all in a area where we do expect the potential for some severe weather. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Remember, you can get the latest road conditions anytime, anywhere. HutchesWeather.com. Travel safe if you're traveling out of Fargo. Otherwise, have a great Saturday and Sunday as